is now threatening a power plant, if you can imagine that. That, as we hear for the first time from the only person so far that's been seriously hurt in this eruption. Daryl Clinton, who we introduced to you last night, was just watching friends' homes when he was hit with a lava bomb right on his leg.
It was just incredibly powerful and hot. It burnt. The doctors did an amazing job. I can't believe they could put it back together. I just wanted to live. I didn't care if they cut my leg off down there or not.
Well, he's expected to recover in time. It's going to be at least 6 weeks before he can stand again. But this is a reminder to all the folks who live nearby. This is no joking around.
The Chesapeake Bay Bridge set to get its annual Memorial Day workout this weekend. And just in time, the state is dropping the $7.50 transponder fee for new Easy Pass customers. So anyone who bought a transponder in the past year will soon get credit to their account. Older transponders will be replaced for free. Governor Larry Hogan says the change will save Marylanders $46 million over the next 5 years.
All right, it's a little hot outside today, so Bill Kelly now is taking his weather on the go, and he went inside.
Yeah, this time he's at the Air and Space Museum's Udvar-Hazy Center. That's in Chantilly, surrounded by all the cool aircrafts out there. This is so much fun.
That place is awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The aircraft and the spacecraft, and we've been showing you this discovery from the back. 39 missions, went from 1984 to 2011. John Glenn was on this flight, 150 million miles. It spent 365 days in space with a record-setting crew of more than 250 people over the course of that time. It's an amazing just piece of equipment that sends more than 150 feet. But before we put that into space, we started out with stuff like this. This is Paul Ceruzzi, right?
Yeah.
Curator here at the museum. Tell us about what we're looking at here.
This is what we call a boilerplate model of an Apollo capsule. We're coming up on the 50th anniversary of people going to the moon. And this is what they went to the moon in and came back.
And the air flotation devices here, that was actually used with Apollo 11,
That's right. When it came back, it landed in the Pacific Ocean. They wanted to put that around to keep it from sinking with the astronauts inside.
Sure.
Those balloons kept it right side up.
Right.
Because it actually landed upside down, but it righted itself.
And pushed them up.
Yes, and those are the actual flotation collars for the Apollo 11 mission.
You were telling me it's interesting. So that lands, and then there was a lot of concern over certain things once they got back to Earth. Tell us about that.
There was a concern that the astronauts would have brought back some kind of microorganism or virus or some kind of deadly living creature that might infect the Earth.
Which would be bad.
It would not be a good day, no. So when the astronauts exited the capsule, they put on a garment, and then they got into this mobile quarantine facility.
This exact one, not a replica.
This is it. It's an Airstream trailer. Many of you would recognize it as an Airstream, but it's been heavily modified.
And there's the photo.
Filters. Yes, Richard Nixon visited them. Hornet +3.
There it is,
Very
Hornet
famous.
+3. Very famous photo.
Yes.
Thank you so much. One of the
pleasure.
many things you can see
Absolutely.
here at the National Air and Space Museum. Great stuff. Let me show you what's going on real quick with the numbers outside. Temperature-wise, we are into the 80s. We're going to be there as we go into the evening hours tonight. We're going to drop into the 70s throughout the overnight, or at least through the next couple of hours. But it's dry. Humidity levels are very low. You don't have to worry about anything. 81 in D.C. right now. Your dining out forecast specifically calling for 76 at 8, 73 at 10, sun going down at 8:21. Get out and enjoy because we are expecting a few storms as we get into your Memorial Day weekend. Over the next 36 hours, though, we're dry, warm up to 87 degrees by Friday. But we're going to push 90 degrees as we roll into our Saturday with that possibility of a few storms. So your poolcast calling for good temperatures, but maybe not so good in the form of the showers and storms. Our greatest chance for those going to be on Sunday. And then next week, a little unsettled. Hard to believe that we're talking about June in this ABC 7-day. But as mentioned, the next few days are great. If you want to come down here, it opens at 10, closes at 5:30. Starting next week, closes at 6:30. And like most museums, it is free. I'm meteorologist Bill Kelly. A very cool place out here in Chantilly, guys. We'll be right back.
Make Ross your destination for savings. If you're looking for an incredible selection of the brands you love, this season's newest trends,